It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by the Bucks. Bledsoe to Matthews. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wizards with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Wall to Anthony. Surveys the floor. Anthony. Off the iron. No good. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 2. Shot from the lane won't go. Beal to Wall. Beal to Wall. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Wall in the front court. He'll run the offense. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 2-point advantage. Wizards pull down the board. Wall. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Bucks at the controls. Curling inside, throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Trying to cash in, just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 3, George Hill.
Thomas Bryant, huge block. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. It's Washington with the basketball. Thomas, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Deep right corner, Matthews. Wizards have the rebound. Goes to the right side. Thomas buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Middleton to Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Has a chance. Can't connect. Giannis Adetokunbo. 3 for 6 now.
The assist from number 22, Chris Middleton.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks in front. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
To Beal.
Hey, watch the screen left.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Giannis with it up top. Leads 1. Middleton to Bledsoe. Reset here. Let's see what they do. And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Wall with it up top. Down 3. Here comes the screen. Beal buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
From the outside, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Beal. Bradley Beal. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Matthews. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court. It's Wall. Right now, 12 all. To Beal. John Wall goes to work with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Visit our team website for more details.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Bledsoe. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Bledsoe. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. To Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Middleton to Bledsoe. Short jumper misses. Thomas with the basketball. It's 14-12. Another chance. And Mirotić the rebound. Middleton to George Hill. Here comes the screen. Hill to Gasol. Pau Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Bledsoe. Washington has the rebound. To Thomas. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Knocks it down off the step back. Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Wizards are basically starting 0-0 to start the second half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. Have a look at the leading scorers. The Bucks will start the third quarter with a tie on the scoreboard. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers.
Game track. Field goals.
It doesn't seem fair to nitpick either team's first half performance, particularly when you consider how well each team shot the ball. In a variety of ways, these guys are battling back and forth offensively. It's made for an interesting game.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo was all over the boards in the first half. You've got to appreciate his determination when shots go up.
Who was cold?
Eric Bledsoe was inefficient in the first half. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Wall across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Bucks basketball. George Hill. To Gasol. Has a look. Gasol shot off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
The assist from
Hill across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen. You've got to get that one to go. The Bucks at the controls. To Gasol. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Wall. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Hill into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Wall guarded by Powell. Driving right to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Middleton. Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 out of 7. Wall into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Anthony. To Wall. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Antetokounmpo. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Wall with it up top. Trailing by 4. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court, it's Wall. Down 4. Runner's good there.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Middleton. Spins and scores.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Washington basketball. Beal to Anthony. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Washington.
Hill to Antetokounmpo. Not that time. Wall across the timeline. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. Wall. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Wizards out in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. We've got a 1-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
From the outside, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Bledsoe. Won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Anthony to Wall. Nothing going here on that drive. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. George Hill. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. George Hill to Bledsoe. Hill. Wizards grab the rebound. Here's Wall for 2. There it is, John Wall. He's 3 for 7. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Visit our team's website for more details.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for Washington.
Bledsoe, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Into the front court comes Wall. Leads just a point. To shoot for Washington. It's Wall. Count the basket.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Smith. To Wall. Good look that time, but off the mark. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews, guarded by Bryant. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. That's going to be their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts the rest of the game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton.
The game for the Washington Wizards. Number 7, Carmelo Anthony.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Lopez.
Watch that cutter.
Giannis shoots. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Screen coming. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Wall.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Milwaukee with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. The lucky winner will have a chance to receive $5 by making a half-court shot.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. John Wall is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, counted. It's the second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards
did what great teams do best: finish.
The most eye-opening part of this game was the excellent field goal percentage. The way they scored the ball was simply stunning and worthy of every compliment. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards. The Bucks finished on the losing end of a close score. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're gonna win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
John Wall gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Washington Wizards. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.